Hey everyone, today we're looking into a fascinating trope found across countless stories and mythologies, the chosen one. These extraordinary individuals are destined for greatness, burdened with the fate of the world resting on their shoulders. But have you ever noticed how often they seem to be alone, isolated from the rest of the world? Today, we're going to look into the reasons why chosen ones can't be around a lot of people. It's a complex issue with profound implications, and by the end of this video, we hope you'll gain a deeper understanding of their lonely path. The title itself hints at the core of this dilemma: why chosen ones cannot be around a lot of people, revealed. It suggests a hidden truth, a secret that explains their solitary existence. We'll uncover those secrets together, exploring the weight of responsibility, the constant threat of danger, the need for focus, and much more. So, let's begin our journey into the world of the chosen one and the reasons behind their isolation. Imagine being told that the fate of the world rests on your shoulders. That every decision you make, every action you take, could have far-reaching consequences for countless lives. It's an unimaginable burden, one that few could truly comprehend. This is the reality for chosen ones. They carry an immense weight of responsibility, a pressure that can crush even the strongest spirit. The expectations placed upon them are astronomical. They are expected to rise above their peers, to overcome impossible odds, to save the world from destruction. It's a daunting task, one that requires unwavering dedication and sacrifice. The constant pressure to succeed, to live up to their destiny, can be overwhelming. It's no wonder that many chosen ones seek solitude, a place where they can escape the weight of the world and find a moment of peace. This isolation is often portrayed as a necessary evil, a sacrifice they must make for the greater good. But it's also a reflection of the immense burden they carry. Being around others can be a constant reminder of their responsibilities, a source of anxiety and stress. In solitude, they can find solace, a chance to gather their thoughts and prepare for the challenges ahead. Furthermore, the weight of responsibility can create a sense of distance between chosen ones and the people around them. They may feel like they can't truly connect with others, that their unique destiny sets them apart. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, even when surrounded by friends and family. The chosen one's journey is often a solitary one, marked by sacrifice and hardship. The weight of responsibility they carry is a heavy burden, one that few could bear. But it's also a testament to their strength and resilience. They are willing to face the challenges ahead, even if it means walking a lonely path. Chosen ones are not just heroes, they are also beacons, shining brightly in a world shrouded in darkness. Their very existence represents a threat to the forces of evil, a challenge to the status quo. As such, they become targets, hunted by those who seek to extinguish their light and plunge the world back into darkness. This constant threat of danger creates a unique dilemma for chosen ones. On the one hand, they yearn for connection, for the warmth and companionship of others. But on the other hand, they know that their presence puts those around them at risk. Every friend, every loved one, becomes a potential target for their enemies. This creates a heartbreaking conflict, forcing them to choose between their own desires and the safety of those they care about. It's a burden that weighs heavily on their hearts, a constant reminder of the sacrifices they must make. In many cases, they choose to isolate themselves, to distance themselves from the people they love in order to protect them. This isolation is not just a matter of physical distance, it's also an emotional one. They may build walls around their hearts, afraid to let anyone in for fear of losing them. This can lead to a sense of profound loneliness, a feeling that they are truly alone in their fight against evil. But even in their isolation, they are never truly alone. They carry the hopes and dreams of countless others, the belief that they can overcome the darkness and bring light back to the world. This sense of purpose, this unwavering determination, fuels their journey and gives them the strength to carry on. The target on their back is a constant reminder of the stakes involved. It's a symbol of the challenges they face, the sacrifices they must make. But it's also a testament to their courage and resilience. They are willing to stand alone against the forces of darkness, to fight for a better future, even if it means walking a lonely path. Chosen ones are not born with all the skills and knowledge they need to fulfill their destiny. They must train, they must learn, they must hone their abilities to become the heroes they are meant to be. This requires an immense amount of focus and dedication, a single-minded pursuit of excellence. Large groups and bustling crowds can be a major distraction for someone on such a demanding path. The noise, the chatter, the constant demands on their attention can make it difficult to concentrate on the task at hand. In solitude, they can create an environment conducive to learning and growth, free from the distractions of the outside world. Imagine a musician trying to compose a symphony in a crowded marketplace or an athlete trying to perfect their technique in a noisy stadium. It's simply not possible. They need a quiet space, a place where they can focus all their energy on their craft. The same is true for chosen ones. They need to isolate themselves, to create a sanctuary where they can train without interruption. This isolation is not just about avoiding distractions, it's also about creating the optimal conditions for growth. In solitude, they can push themselves to their limits, experiment with new techniques, and make mistakes without fear of judgment. It's a time for introspection and self-discovery, a chance to unlock their full potential. This doesn't mean that they are completely cut off from the world. They may have mentors or teachers who guide them on their journey, offering wisdom and support. But even these relationships are often characterized by a certain degree of distance, a recognition that the chosen one's path is ultimately a solitary one. The need for focus and training is a fundamental aspect of the chosen one's journey. It's a time for them to develop their skills, to strengthen their resolve, and to prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. In solitude, they can create the space they need to grow and become the heroes they are destined to be. Power is a double-edged sword. It can be a force for good, a tool for change and progress. But it can also be a source of corruption, a temptation that leads to darkness and destruction. Chosen ones, with their extraordinary abilities and destinies, are particularly susceptible to this danger. The very forces that make them special can also be their downfall. Their power can attract negative influences, tempting them with promises of even greater strength or control. It can also breed arrogance and hubris, leading them to believe that they are above the rules that govern ordinary mortals. Isolation can serve as a shield against these corrupting influences. By distancing themselves from the temptations of the world, they can maintain their integrity and stay true to their purpose. It's a form of self-preservation, a way to protect themselves from the darkness that lurks within their own hearts. This fear of corruption is not just a matter of personal morality, it's also a strategic consideration. A chosen one who succumbs to darkness becomes a threat to the very world they are meant to save. Their power, once a source of hope, can become a weapon of destruction. This is why many chosen ones choose to walk a lonely path. They understand the dangers of power, the seductive allure of the dark side. They know that their isolation is not just a matter of personal preference, it's a necessary precaution, a way to ensure that they remain true to their destiny. In many stories, chosen ones are not just heroes, they are also pawns in a larger game, their lives shaped by prophecies and predetermined fates. These prophecies can be a source of both guidance and constraint, offering a glimpse into the future while also limiting their freedom of choice. Interacting with too many people can disrupt these carefully laid plans. A chance encounter, an overheard conversation, a seemingly insignificant decision, any of these could have unforeseen consequences, setting off a chain of events that alters the course of destiny. For chosen ones, this creates a constant tension between free will and fate. They must navigate a complex web of prophecies and predictions, trying to fulfill their destiny without losing their sense of self. This can be a lonely and isolating experience, as they struggle to reconcile their own desires with the demands of the prophecy. Isolation can offer a degree of control in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. By limiting their interactions with others, they can reduce the risk of unintended consequences and stay on the path that has been laid out for them. It's a way to protect the delicate balance of fate, to ensure that the prophecy unfolds as it should. Of course, this doesn't mean that they are completely powerless. They still have choices to make, challenges to overcome, and obstacles to navigate. But their decisions are always made with the prophecy in mind, with a constant awareness of the potential consequences. The prophecy is a constant presence in the chosen one's life, a guiding light in a heavy burden. It shapes their actions, their relationships, and their very sense of self. It's a reminder that their destiny is not entirely their own, that they are part of a larger story that is still unfolding. The chosen one's journey is not just a physical one, it's also an emotional one. The weight of their destiny, the constant threat of danger, the isolation from loved ones, all of these can take a heavy toll on their mental and emotional well-being. They may experience feelings of anxiety, depression, or even PTSD. The pressure to succeed, the fear of failure, the guilt of putting others at risk, these can all contribute to a sense of overwhelming emotional burden. They may also struggle with feelings of loneliness and isolation, as they distance themselves from others in order to protect them. This emotional toll can be just as debilitating as any physical injury. It can cloud their judgment, sap their strength, and make it difficult to carry on. It's a constant battle, one that requires immense resilience and inner strength. In some cases, they may turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as substance abuse or self-harm. They may also withdraw further from the world, seeking refuge in their isolation. This can create a vicious cycle, where their emotional struggles lead to further isolation, which in turn exacerbates their emotional distress. It's important to remember that chosen ones are not just heroes, they are also human beings. They have emotions, they have vulnerabilities, and they need support just like anyone else. Recognizing the emotional toll of their journey is a crucial step in helping them navigate the challenges they face. The chosen one's path is often a lonely and difficult one. But it's also a testament to the strength of the human spirit. They are willing to face their fears, to overcome their struggles, and to fight for a better future, even if it means walking a path filled with emotional turmoil. While isolation can be a source of hardship and emotional turmoil, it can also be a source of strength and resilience. In solitude, chosen ones can find a space for introspection and self-discovery, a chance to connect with their inner selves and tap into their hidden reserves of power. Away from the distractions and demands of the outside world, they can focus on their own thoughts and feelings, exploring their motivations, their fears, and their aspirations. This self-awareness can be a powerful tool, allowing them to make better decisions, to overcome their limitations, and to grow as individuals. Solitude can also be a source of inspiration and creativity. Freed from the constraints of social expectations and norms, they can explore new ideas, experiment with different approaches, and find innovative solutions to the challenges they face. It's a time for them to think outside the box, to tap into their intuition, and to unleash their full creative potential. Solitude can foster a sense of independence and self-reliance. Chosen ones often find themselves in situations where they must rely on their own judgment and abilities. By spending time alone, they can develop the confidence and resourcefulness they need to face these challenges head-on. Of course, solitude is not a panacea. It's not a substitute for healthy relationships or social connection. But it can be a valuable tool for personal growth and development, a way to cultivate the inner strength and resilience needed to fulfill their destiny. While chosen ones may spend much of their time alone, they are not entirely isolated. They often form strong bonds with a select few individuals who understand their unique burdens and offer unwavering support. These trusted allies play a crucial role in the chosen one's journey. They provide a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a source of encouragement when the going gets tough. They offer guidance and advice, helping the chosen one navigate the complexities of their destiny. These relationships are often characterized by a deep sense of trust and loyalty. The chosen one knows that they can rely on their allies, that they will be there for them no matter what. This sense of connection can be a lifeline, a reminder that they are not alone in their fight. These allies can offer a different perspective, a fresh set of eyes on the challenges the chosen one faces. They can provide valuable insights, challenge assumptions, and offer alternative solutions. This can be especially important when the chosen one is feeling overwhelmed or isolated. While the chosen one's path may be a solitary one, it's not a journey they have to take alone. The presence of a few trusted allies can make all the difference, offering support, guidance, and a sense of belonging. These relationships are a testament to the power of human connection, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, we are not alone. The chosen one's journey is a complex and multifaceted one, filled with challenges, sacrifices, and moments of profound loneliness. They are burdened with immense responsibility, targeted by forces of darkness, and often bound by prophecies that limit their freedom. The emotional toll of their journey can be immense, leaving them feeling isolated and overwhelmed. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, they find ways to persevere. They seek solace in solitude, harnessing its power for introspection, growth, and self-discovery. They forge strong bonds with a select few trusted allies, finding support and guidance in their shared journey. The chosen one's isolation is not a weakness, it's a testament to their strength and resilience. They are willing to walk a lonely path, to make sacrifices for the greater good, and to face the darkness head-on. Their story is a reminder that even in the most difficult of circumstances, we can find the courage to carry on, to fight for what we believe in, and to ultimately fulfill our destiny. The chosen one's journey is a powerful metaphor for the human experience. It speaks to our deepest fears and our highest aspirations, our capacity for both darkness and light. It reminds us that we all have a role to play in the world, a destiny to fulfill. And while the path may be challenging, the rewards are immeasurable. So, the next time you encounter a chosen one in a story or myth, remember the sacrifices they make, the burdens they carry, and the loneliness they endure. Appreciate their courage, their resilience, and their unwavering commitment to their cause. You'll find inspiration in their journey, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can all rise to the occasion and become the heroes of our own stories.